What's up, you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video, we are taking a look at AMD stock. So, guys, let's talk about, is AMD becoming bullish again, or this rebound that we are seeing? Is this just going to again turn around and flush to the downside? So we'll take a look at all of that and how much strong is this rebound that we are seeing here. Now, things are happening as how I expected. I also have a position or update on my position that I have on the short side. And then we also have earnings coming on AMD, and those are on Tuesday. So there is definitely a shift in the technicals that will happen pre and the post market. Oh, well, not sorry, just pre and the post market, before earnings and after earnings. Now, the thing is that I don't know what's going to happen through the earnings, all right? And technicals also don't know what's going to happen through the earnings. You can take an example of Tesla, right? Earnings were bad, but what even came out in the report or what Elon said, stock went high up. Stock even went high up before even Elon said any of the things, right? So, and we have like Meta earnings were great. Like, let me show you just quickly around, right? Tesla, earnings were red, but the price went up, right? And Meta, earnings were great, price went down. So no one knows what's going to happen through the earnings, how the Wall Street is going to take it. Things happens in the post market, things then, it's easy to move the price, however Wall Street likes. So we have to treat AMD in the technicals completely differently before earnings, and then we'll see how things develop after earnings. So in this video, our technicals and thesis would be until earnings. So before the market, closes for the Tuesday, and because that's when we would have earnings, and then things would completely be different, guys, after that, okay? So now, before going further, I also want to let you know, none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes. So now, the position update that I have is, the short play that I have is, I have gotten a lot out of it already. Now, and one thing I want to adjust on my indicator, and if you need access to my tools, links are in the description below of this video. And so many of these I have already sized out in partial profits at the significant levels, and the remaining positions that I have had been carrying, I am just carrying 10% or 5% of it, but I will be closing that on Monday or Tuesday. I'm not going to carry AMD specifically through the earnings, so we will see. But yeah, so far profitable, but as this rebound is coming, right, in technicals, so let's talk about this rebound. So we were having this rebound, that was fine, and then we got a red candle on this rejection of one of our levels, which was as per the plan expected. Now, if we want to continue to the downside, we want to see a red candle close as well. Not necessarily breaking this level of 145, but weak enough, right? But what we saw was a strong green candle with a pivot, and I talked about it over here that this is the beginning of a pivot, and AMD has a room to go back, at least up to back again to $162. So that's still a possibility, guys. Because, well, I said just that's a possibility. I'll closer to the end of the video, I'll tell you the percentage of the possibility, probability, likelihood. So yes, the 162 is still the possibility. The thing is, well, also because we have a pivot formed in this structure, little bit becoming, at least for intradays, to the upside. Is this fully bullish on the swing side? No. For that, I want to see this above 162 and 50 cents or so, and also above 20 days moving average. Unless that is not happening, it's not for long-term bullish, at least for now. We will see what happens after earnings, but not fully bullish right now. So yes, until Tuesday, this rebound to 162 is a possibility, provided we can now break out of above 157 and 68 cents or so, right? Now, we can't miss one more thing that is on the hourly interval, and let me take you there now. And that is, as if any other level it reacts to. Why so? Because, well, where we are right now, just at 200 hours moving average. So provided we get out of the significant level of 157 and 66 cents to 158 area, Yes, that's a rebound, as I said, possible to 162 and 50 cents or so. However, because if we reject this 200 hours moving average and we lose this level of 155 and 63 cents, guys, at least before the earnings, it has a room again come back to $150. Okay, so this is the level 155. And why so? Because this is where the pivot is for the next, this leg up that it has tried to do. But since the leg up is not that high, this is the level we are watching, because if we lose this, we lose the neckline, we lose the previous support of this wick that you can see came in due to also this area of previous resistance turned support, right? But if we lose this now, this critical level, $151 will come again. And guys, this has to be only taken until earnings. Okay, after earnings, things will be different. So the possibilities that I can speculate here based off of the data and the price action and the structure. If the upside has to come with the levels break confirmation, until earnings, 162 is a possibility, and even you can push it a little bit higher to 164. But to the downside, the possibility is back again to $150, and or maybe if we lose 150, then maybe 145 as well. But nothing more than that. This is the only range that I think AMD will give you. But most likely that can also give only 150 to $162 range. This thing might be a little bit both sides going until earnings, right? But this will completely change in the technicals after earnings. No one knows how the market is going to take the earnings, how the price is going to move in the post market, regardless of its earnings are great or bad. No one knows. Okay, it's all about the sentiment, the news on the earnings around that, how Wall Street takes it, in their picture there. So that's that. As for right now, yes, we do have a pivot, and I expected this rebound. I have been talking about this in my videos. Now you know the areas and the levels also to watch for certain price to react for at least until Tuesday. Cool. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. Nothing complicated. And let's actually take a look at 4 hours interval and also weekly interval. Let's look at it. So also this, once we broke out of this trend line, guys, I have been talking about it right in my videos, that we are looking like we will be continuing to rebound, and we have been getting that so far, right? So that's the price structure, the pivot forming there. Alrighty, and let's take a look at weekly interval as well real quick. Yeah, so I would say on weekly interval it's not that strong. On weekly interval we won't become any bullish unless we close the week above 162 and 48 cents. But yeah, we need to see how the earnings would happen and what the price would be after that, but not until then, right? Just trade level by level. Right now technicals are not showing me on weekly that on weekly interval we are becoming bullish. I'm not seeing that. All right, cool. Okay dokie, guys, well, that's it. And if you found this video helpful, valuable, hit the like, subscribe. If you need access to my tools that you see in my videos, links to those tools are in the description below. Okay, bye guys.